kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring, I'm high. So many things to do. Each day is something new.
Hey guys, it's Nay. Welcome to my channel, The Ready Nurse Nay. Thanks for tuning in today. On today's video, we'll be talking about how to successfully pass and do your best in nursing school when you have kids. So if this is something you're interested, stay tuned. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Put some tips down at the bottom in the comment section. Let me know what I did right, what I did wrong, what I could do better. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. It'd be funny to do this in my son's room. I have a toddler. He is almost 2 now, but when I started my first clinical rotation, my baby was 3 months old, you guys, and he had health issues, and he also had some trouble sleeping. So needless to say, it was very, very tough my first semester, clinical semester as a nursing student. So he's a little bit older now, and yeah, I've learned some stuff along the way, and hopefully these tips help you. So the first tip I have for you, I have my notes right here, so I'm gonna look down. My first tip I have for you is about money. Is about money. Make sure that your finances are in a good, stable place while in nursing school with kids, because as far as you have the money to pay for nursing school, whether it be through federal or student loans, personal loans, you have money saved up to pay for any bills, because you're not going to be able to work as much, because we all know nursing school is so busy. It's like a 24/7 thing. So you need money saved up to pay for your bills, to take care of your kids and things like that, to buy diapers, to buy groceries. So you need to make sure that your money is straight, your money is stable. I know for me, for my first clinical in my program, when I started in 2017, I didn't qualify for any more. Well, I used up all of my financial aid and federal loans. So when I started my clinicals in 2019, I did my first clinical in January of 2019. I had to pay half of my tuition out of pocket, which was like $3,500. So that was constantly on my mind in classes. I'm thinking about, how am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay this? And of course, eventually, you know, taxes and things came through, and I was able to pay my tuition. But for those first 2 months into class, I was concerned about that. And of course, when you're concerned about money, it's kind of hard to focus on learning the things that you need to learn in nursing school. So make sure your finances are straight so that you do not have to be concerned about money, because nursing school is stressful enough. My second tip to being successful in nursing school when you have kids, make sure you have, identify and make sure you have those family and friend support. You're gonna have times where you definitely will need somebody to watch your kids, whether it be parents, family members, friends, whatever. Have those people identified, have their number on call, let them know ahead of time, like, hey, I might need you to watch my child if I gotta study for an exam coming up next week. You need to have those people identified, have their numbers in your phone, let them know what's up, and they're reliable and available. You need that family and friend support. All right, hey guys, I'm back. I had to go tend to my son, get him some food, bathe him, because he was getting really, really, really cranky, and he was not gonna let me do this video. So hence why I took off my earrings and my necklace, and kind of, I had to go tend to him. But that's okay. We're gonna get back to the video. As long as you guys are getting these tips that could be beneficial to you being successful in nursing school with kids that can potentially help you, that's all that matters. And that's kind of a part of life, being a mother or a father. Your kids interrupt you all the time when you're trying to do videos or when you're trying to study. Hence why you need different tips to just give you different strategies and stuff like that to successfully succeed and pass nursing school with children. So on to tip number 3. Now I'm looking at my notes. So tip number 3 is to delegate. And when I say delegate, I mean delegate to your spouse, your significant other, if you have someone that lives with you, maybe splits bills and stuff with you, if they live with you and they're willing to help. If you have older kids, assign chores and stuff for your older kids to help. Maybe your older kids can help with your younger kids. Give your babies and your 2 and up, you can give them little chores to do, nothing major, just like picking up their little toys, the clean up, everybody do your work, cleaning up their little picking up their little toys and stuff like that, having them throw their plates and stuff in the trash. Little stuff like that will help you and save you time. If you can delegate and ask your partner, your significant other, your spouse to help out more with cleaning and stuff when you are in nursing school. You can ask them to maybe help out with meals and things like that as well, picking up groceries, picking kids up from daycare and things like that. Anything that you can delegate off your plate to kind of free you up some more room to focus on school and whatever your other responsibilities is so great for you. So tip number 4 is to plan and schedule everything, every single thing that you have to do in your life while you are in nursing school. You need to plan and schedule it. Write it in your planner. That's what I personally do. I use a planner and I write it in the planner, or you can type it and just jot it in your phone and set some reminders and stuff so that you have a schedule and a plan, and you don't forget it. Because sometimes with how busy you are in nursing school, it's easy to forget. So just schedule when you're going to pick up the groceries, schedule doctor's appointments for the kids and stuff like that, schedule when you have different events coming up, schedule when you write down in, of course, when you have exams and things like that for school. But I'm talking about for your personal life, so that you can navigate nursing school successfully with kids. You have to schedule stuff like date nights with your husband if you're able to fit those in, play dates with your kids when you're able to fit those in with school and everything. Schedule your working shifts, write those in. Schedule when your kids have doctor's appointments. Schedule when you're going to study. Plan when you're going to cook. What I would do is I would do my grocery shopping, and when a Walmart pickup came out, and all the other grocery stores, I think Albertsons and Targets now do it, where you can order your groceries and pick them up or have them delivered to your house. That's a lifesaver as well. And I would plan out my meals and then order plan out my meals on the weekend, and then order all of my groceries in my little app and have them delivered to my house, or I'll go pick them up. So that saved me so much time, because instead of walking around the grocery store, I could use that time and either spend it with my kid and take care of my kid, or study, just having time to study. So that is my tip number 4. Plan and schedule everything, and then you won't miss anything. My tip number 5 is to use your resources. And when I say use your resources, you're not going to be able to work a full-time job, so you're going to have less money coming in. And if you are the breadwinner, the sole provider financially for your children, you might need some help in the money department. So use your resources, whether you can apply and temporarily get like food stamps or Medicaid, child care assistance to help pay for daycare expenses. Use those resources to your benefit. It's nothing wrong with it. Use it if you need it. And when you're in nursing school, you're working towards a purpose. So, you might need it. Just use it, because you'll qualify if you're in that realm of stuff, and you're only working 20 hours a week, making a small amount or whatever. You probably will qualify for it, and that will be beneficial to you while you're in nursing school. That kind of takes the pressure off of things as well. I would say also, look into your school and see what resources your school has. I know certain school, some of them have kind of like financially scholarships and grants or assistance for mothers or people who might be in a certain financial bracket who need it. They have assistance to either help them like as a cash amount of money that they can use for their living expenses, and also towards their educational expenses. Your school, a lot of schools offer free tutoring resources for things that you need. So study groups, which is like tutoring and support with nursing as well. So like you look into your school, research in your school, and see what resources and programs your school has, and if that looks like something that will benefit you, use it. It's a resource from your school. And any type of state, federal programs that you think will be beneficial to you while you're in nursing school, because you have to work less because you have school, then apply and use that. Do it. Let me see what number. The 6th tip for successfully navigating nursing school with kids is to sleep. Get some sleep. I know it is so hard. I have definitely pulled all-nighters, you guys, while studying before an exam. Yes, y'all, I have definitely done that. But you'd be so cranky the next day and stuff like that. So just try to get some sleep. If you have to pull an all-nighter, try to at least fit in some naps or something the next day, so you won't be so tired and so drained, and your mind just be like a fog when you don't have enough sleep. And it's easy to be cranky and make bad decisions, eat worse because you're not thinking, you're so tired. So try your best to get some sleep each night. It'll make you a better person. You'll feel better. You do better on tests. When you're studying, you remember things. It'll just be awesome. It'll be better. Get some sleep. And then my 7th tip for successfully navigating nursing school when you have kids is, it's okay. Detour. It's okay if you have to detour. For me personally, my detour was I started in the BSN program, but my financial aid as far as with federal student grants for undergrad had ran out because I have a bachelor's degree in psychology with a minor in business. So I only had a small amount left to do my nursing degree. So when I started my BSN program, my detour for myself, it was too expensive. So I switched to an ADN program, and I can afford to pay for that. So that kind of was like a detour to me. And then I plan on eventually in the future just doing my BSN online. That was a detour for me. Some of my friends detoured. They started with the BSN program, maybe for whatever thing academically, or financially, or just their family obligations. They weren't able to complete the BSN degree, so they went on and they did an LPN program, because LPN programs can typically be way more flexible than a BSN program or an ADN program. The LPN programs here in my home state, we have a few that offer night classes where you literally can go to class Monday through Thursday for a year and a half. You can go to Monday through Thursday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that is your clinicals and everything. And you'll be an LPN in a year and a half. And that's awesome. So I have friends that did that and they're doing well. I have friends that, maybe they started in the BSN program and somewhere in the clinical, whatever, they realized nursing was not for them. So they switched and did something else like medical lab technology. And they're working in labs and stuff like that in clinics and hospitals. So there's different things you can be. Don't be afraid to detour, because life happens, stuff happens. You get married, you get pregnant, people in your family get sick and you have to take care of them. You have, more bills that come on your way for whatever reason. Life happens. Your financial aid, your federal and student loan financial aid runs out and you got to pay for it out of pocket. I mean, stuff happens. So when those things and those life those life incidences do happen that are out of your control, I mean, don't be too pressured about it. Just, if you have to detour for a little bit, take a detour. If you have to take a year break from nursing school and then go back for whatever reasons to save up your money to pay for schooling, don't be afraid to do it. Just do it. If you, have to switch programs and maybe do something that allows you to still get your education but provide for your family because you are the sole breadwinner of your household, then you know what? Just do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. And as long as you are happy at the end of your destination of your goal, whether it's to be a nurse or whatever else it is, if you start the nursing journey, you're like, I want to do something else, whatever else it is, I think that is awesome. Just, figure it out, stick to it, and do it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope these tips kind of can help you to be successful in school and just give you some different, perspective on being successful in nursing school when you have kids. So hopefully they're helpful. Drop me some comments down below. Let me know what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video. And I'm just excited to bring you guys along the journey with me. Let's be these future nurses together.